Welcome back to another show of Spoken with Purpose. How y'all doing out there in the real world? Y'all know I got a house full again tonight, but y'all already know who I am. I am your girl Tanya. So we're going to start to the right, and then we're going to take it back in, and then y'all know we're going to get into what we all here to conversate. But who I got over here to the right?
Man, y'all know who I am, man. LA Wood Grain out to my spring. That's all you know, all I used to say.
And then we're going to start over here to the left, because I'm going to come back here in a minute.
Y'all know I'm Pudding. If y'all don't know, that's me.
That's right.
And this your boy Looney Tune from the CTR show.
Correct. Representing CTR. You know I talk to the side, too. Talk to the side. You can't come.
Oh wait, well if we plug in, well I'm keep on with Tony. And he plug their YouTube channel.
All right, and
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna be plugging soon.
Subscribe.
That's right. That's right. She gonna put her information out there, so y'all make sure those of y'all who already ain't following, because you already got that. I mean, y'all probably already following her.
Are we plugging right now?
Yeah, I mean, don't plug.
Well, since we plugging, man, y'all be looking out for that radio show I got coming up, man, called Against the Grain, man. LA Wood Grain hosting Against the Grain Sports Radio.
You here? You heard it first. All right, now, so what we gonna be talking about today? This motherfucker right here don't even know what the fuck we're gonna be talking about. He just said, yes, that's when you know you got a straight and natural. He just like, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna go. So I think him and Elf is gonna be finding out for the first time what we talking. You probably got a general idea, but I ain't tell you. Somebody else must have told you.
I didn't. I didn't tell you.
K-Ross told me.
Didn't even talk to him about it. Like we haven't barely talked all day.
Man.
Yeah, I reached out to K-Ross, so
like
that's
it's
probably
gonna
why
be
K-Ross told you. But it'll be an interesting conversation, because we'll like to talk a lot. This nigga got a smart ass mouth, and me and Pudding one in the same, bitch. We're gonna keep it real raw and uncut. We're gonna tell you like I is.
Hopefully we won't be broke up tomorrow.
That's a damn shame everybody know I like to talk a lot.
I mean,
Everywhere I go, they be like, boy, you know you can talk.
but you do a lot of talking on social media, even with your.
Yeah, you know.
So that's why they know what. So I can't imagine how your show gonna be. It should be popping though.
Yeah.
All right, so the conversation today, we got a threefold conversation. We have a loyalty over love. Then we have forcing monogamy onto men. And then we have marital expectations without the ring. I'm going to repeat that again, because it's in the heading. Why you take that?
Boy, I got to hit one after that one, boy. It's going to be good.
You know, now I pick loyalty over. Now these are some conversations that people suggested, but I wanted to kind of touch on loyalty over love, because I've been seeing a lot of local podcasts. It appears to be a man thing, you know. Motherfuckers around here preferring loyalty over love, but we're gonna get into that. So we got loyalty over love, and then we got again forcing monogamy on men, and we're gonna focus in on the men, because for the most part, women are the ones who really desire to commit men. We ain't gonna talk about the women's side. We're just gonna we're gonna kind of hammer in on the men. Now you know we kind of open, we talk openly. So we'll get into a little bit on the men's side, on the women's side, but that's really not what that conversation is for. Okay. And then we got marital expectations without a ring. That means y'all motherfuckers like to be, y'all pretty much want the whole cow for fucking free.
Basically.
Right. Okay,
That's
so we're going to begin. That's what you want to talk about?
That's the one I can't wait to talk about.
You stupid. All right, so we're going to begin with loyalty over love. So, do y'all have a preference? Do you have a preference? You got
I
loyalty
need you to break that down for me.
Okay.
Exactly what you mean by that.
Okay, so I can tell you what I believe that because I don't prefer loyalty over love.
Like what
okay, so I can give you some definitions. Is you trying to look over here in my book?
No, I'm not looking, because I didn't really understand loyalty over love. So I'm like, what? I need you to break that down for me.
Sure. Okay, so as far as it will really go based upon the definitions if you ask me. But the conversation today that people are having about it is they're saying that fuck love. Love is something that's temporary. They would prefer loyalty over the love that a woman, or I guess in this case, a man would provide. They prefer you to be loyal to them.
So you mean like being in a relationship? I just want them to be loyal to me. I don't care if
you don't even got to be in a damn relationship. I mean, most of the time we may get towards a relationship.
Okay, so just being loyal. Okay. Yeah, so versus love.
Absolutely.
Okay. And what do I prefer?
Yeah.
Well, of course, I prefer loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm breaking it down, like, loyalty is a big thing to me, period. Because my loyalty will never break. I don't ever break the code. I believe in the code. Whether it's a friendship or whatever it is in a relationship. I done had my loyalty broke in a relationship before. Like, I done told somebody something that I was with, and they went and ran their mouth to the next person. And I'm like,
oh, so your loyalty was broke with the person who you had loyalty to.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I'm like, okay. But for instance, me and Lawrence, okay, so if we go back, before we were even a couple, we had loyalty. We would talk, I would call him, I would confide in him, and I knew that I knew he wasn't going to take my business nowhere.
Right.
So I prefer the loyalty, and it did turn into love, but I believe in the code. You should never break the code. You should never break.
Turn into love.
You should never break the code. There's things that I'm no longer friends with somebody, and I take it to my grave. What went on, her business, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't break the code.
So you still have a loyalty to her?
I still have a loyalty to her.
Gotcha.
I won't break. I mean,
I think that just goes to the person who you are. Because we kind of chatted about that. Because, I be trying to get shit together on the back, behind the scenes and shit. But we're going to kind of bring that out in the details of us talking. But, Lawrence, you got a preference? You prefer loyalty over love or love over loyalty? Or you just like, I don't give a damn?
I mean, I prefer loyalty. I mean, I want loyalty with everything, you know what I'm saying? With the love. I mean,
no, motherfucker, it's one over the other.
Well, it's gonna have to be loyalty then, you know what I'm saying? Because you can love a motherfucker and get shitted on.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay, got you. So, Wood?
Oh, I don't believe no bitch love me, so I'm loyalty, you know what I'm saying? But all honesty, all jokes aside, I'm gonna tell you that I was just bullshitting.
Maybe she would have loved you if you was loyal.
I was just bullshitting. But now I'm gonna take the loyalty. I agree with them, loyalty. You know, there's only one form of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? There's many forms of love.
Got you.
Like, I can love you, but my way of loving you is fucking your life up. I can love you and whoop your ass every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different forms of love.
Right.
I can love my girl and be fucking 1,000 bitches out here.
Got you.
But
I love the same thing, though.
No, you can't.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it.
Let me break it down why you can't. Now, if y'all got an understanding of how you kick your game and how you handle business, then yeah. But if y'all think y'all rocking one certain way, then once you go outside, that your loyalty is in question now. You know what I'm saying?
That's called a situationship. That ain't got nothing to do with
You know what I'm saying? But if you in a situationship, then that shit don't require love or fucking loyalty.
It sure don't.
Wait a minute. Me too. Because in a situationship, I mean, situationship is common nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some motherfuckers are more loyal to a situationship than they are a relationship.
You right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Because in a situationship,
doing that shit backwards.
in a situationship, both parties are getting what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's a stronger agreement and commitmentship in a situationship than it is in a relationship.
But you're not necessarily. I was in a situationship and I wasn't sleeping with that person.
But I don't think. Well, the terms of a situation is set. I mean, you guys set the term of it. What's kind of talking about this? Because you have a situation without sex on entanglements the other day. So clearly, you had a situationship where it didn't involve sex. But in situationships, you guys set the terms as far as to what you want it to be, right?
That was a friendship.
That's why it's a situation. And he said it's a friendship, and she said it was a relationship, and then
ain't no fucking. This is a friendship. We get dogs. We hang out. We like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I open doors for you.
We like
shit. I pay for the meal, but we just cool. Cause at the end of the night, we both finna go fuck somebody else.
I mean, well, that's some real big shit.
For real.
As long as you honest.
It be like that. Them the chicks you turn to your own girls.
I mean, well, shit, he got a goddamn point. I mean, it is point. I mean, it does come more off
like,
as
you can love me in
friendship
many,
than it does
but what I
situation.
meant when I said like a female can love me in many ways, or I can love her in many different ways. But loyalty is the guidelines that we set when we start fucking with each other. And as long as we run by them, then everything's straight. When it starts, you notice when shit off and shit, but when it starts getting sideways, somebody need to say something. Everybody grumble.
So will you I don't know your relationship status. I don't know nothing about you.
Relationship status ain't shit.
Okay, so
I was always the problem.
So do you not ever want to be loyal and in love?
I mean, I can't say I do. I'm having fun. But if it came, I wouldn't turn it down. I wouldn't run from it or no shit like that.
So you could be loyal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To a motherfucker who deserve that shit.
Okay, that's what
I ain't just feeling off the jump. Man, listen, man, I cut all my hoes off before. No. Won't do it no more.
It's a big word. I think we slang that motherfucker out quite often, but you know that's a whole different show, so we ain't gonna get into that because we quick to talk about what the fuck a bitch deserves.
Who say deserve it more than being a winner?
I mean, both of y'all motherfuckers, this nigga just said it, and I know you're trying to say it's the women who mainly say it, but he just said
I'm probably the first man in the last 30 days to say that shit.
Because women do mainly say it now.
We don't say that shit.
I'll give you that.
No, because this nigga right here go, I deserve respect.
He's an asshole.
Oh, hell yeah, he an asshole.
I wear pride.
Now he taught me how to be one.
Okay, so you the cat.
But guess what? I'm a whole asshole too.
United, man.
We two assholes together.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I prefer love over loyalty.
Right there.
I prefer, because I don't think that people understand exactly what love is. And when I say that, it's because when they think about love, they think of feelings. They don't think of love as an action. I believe that love is unconditional. Excuse me. So it's not conditionally based. When it comes to loyalty, you're loyal to something or I'll say someone, and you have a reason as to why you are loyal to that particular person. And that shit can change. Now, it may not change, but the shit can change if the reason why they're fucking being loyal to you ain't there no damn more. So, obviously, the shit can go away. Because people be acting like loyalty is unshakable. The shit is not unshakable. And for me, love, if you have unconditional love with a person, that shit comes. I mean, loyalty, this shit comes with the unconditional love for me. So, me picking love, I'm going to get loyalty, and you going to get loyalty off the top. So, you know, that's what I believe.
So what do you do in a situation where you so in love with this person, but they ain't loyal
I don't like
to you?
I don't use the term in love, but go ahead.
Why?
Because
It's
just
an
like
action.
he just said, people. Okay, no, don't put words in my mouth.
No.
You know, he said, it's different forms of love. I didn't say that there was different forms of love. I believe that there is one love, and that motherfucker is unconditional. That's what I believe.
So you believe that love is unconditional?
I believe that love is unconditional.
Okay, but what if your love ain't they love?
What? I do believe that people don't believe that love is the same thing, but as I stated, I believe that love is unconditional. I do not believe, I believe that well, you know, because I mean, we can get a little deep. But I mean, I believe that you can't love without the lover. That goes to some spiritual shit.
I want to ask one question. I just want to ask one simple question. Is there anything a man can do to make you leave him?
Leave him?
Yes. Is it?
Yeah.
You probably
Is it?
No, I feel like I can put up with anything.
Fuck that. I ain't finna let you ain't finna get me. I'm not being in no abusive relationship.
I believe that's some real shit.
I guess that's why you look at love that way.
Yeah, God.
That's when people say, I love you in spite of. So that means I love you even though your motherfucking ass did such and such and such. That's that unconditional love.
Exactly, and that's why I don't necessarily like the term of deserving, you know, but all of that shit goes a little bit deeper for me. It's on the spiritual level, but, you know, I'm not the one who's going to love him. You know, it's the lover that's living, that's the loving.
What was your point? Finish.
You must watch a whole lot of Barney. My love ain't that love.
But again, that's why motherfuckers pick loyalty over love, because nobody knows what love is. So that's why I go with love. So
did you make
there
that
you
point?
go. And really ain't, you know, it's really nothing that a motherfucker can do to make me to leave you. We all got indiscretions. We all got faults, bruh. And at the end of the day, a bitch always wants somebody to let them live the motherfuckers down. And we as the people don't like to let a bitch, bitch, we gonna make sure you remember, bitch, your ass shot the motherfucker the other day, bitch, you just cheated the other day, motherfucker, you cussed me out the other day. We're gonna always remind the bitch of their indiscretion so you never want a bitch to get past that shit. We all make mistakes, motherfucker. Understand. Figure that shit out and get past it.
I get to that level. Or a bitch just can't fuck me over.
No matter what she do,
no
matter what she do to me. Hell no, she ain't trying me.
I mean, well, that's not a get out of jail free card. You know, that's the whole. It's really not a get out of jail free card.
Because I didn't had that sort of kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't gonna bring up no names with my kids' mom, you know, but you know what I'm saying? I've been okay, bitch. Yeah, you owe me one.
I got what you say.
I got
one in my
back.
I
got one in my back.
Yeah. You can't say no when I get caught.
Yeah. See, I can't do that. Like, I feel like because I've never been a cheater, I feel like if you feel that you got to cheat on me, we don't need to be together no more. It's just, it's a deal breaker for me. I'm done.
You know how I feel about cheating.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's your understanding.
I cannot live with the fact
that you start off with that motherfucker is down to get out of jail free card.
It will bother me as to why you fuck this person. I wouldn't be able to lay with you every night because I can't forgive. I know some people can forgive some shit, but I cannot forgive it because I don't do it. And if you feel like you gotta do that shit, you better tell me first so we can end that shit and go be with that motherfucker.
I mean, y'all can fuck it up.
Look, how I feel about cheating is I think a lot of people take shit too personal. Because I, for one, I'm still currently married. Now, even though we're going through a divorce, you know what I'm saying, I'm still married. And I'm not shameful of my experiences. I'm the one who cheated first in my marriage. So, I mean...
No judgment.
I wouldn't even care though, because, you know, people always got opinions. And, you know, I pretty much don't give a fuck about how a bitch feel about my shit. Because the divorce game ain't no motherfucker body that's going to make me feel guilty for it. Right. But that's my attitude towards it. But I feel like, you know, even though marriages, you know, you've been married, it's full of everything. You know, good times, bad times. So I never blame my cheating on him. Never his shortcomings. It wasn't something that he forced me to do. That shit had nothing to do but with me. My choice is my decision. For whatever reason I decided to do it, it had nothing to do with him. Now, did it affect him? Absolutely, it affected him. But I think that we take it so personal because at the end of the day, we all kind of selfish if we want to be honest. And cheating does have something to do with being selfish, but it doesn't necessarily mean that a motherfucker is intentionally trying to hurt you. They just selfish and they do whatever the fuck they want to do at that moment without thinking of somebody else, knowing that, you know, the shit can bother somebody else. So I personally don't take it too personal. And maybe the hood might have fucked up a little bit in here for me because you're so used to everybody fucking with everybody to maybe cheating probably ain't that big of an issue to me either, as long as you're doing that bitch to protect you. Now, I do got some other shit. Now, I ain't with you out here just, you know, I ain't trying to condone cheating, but cheating is not a definite that I'm going to leave your ass. I'll say that much.
Yeah, well, I know that I was married for, like, let's just say 15 years. Like, not dating, like, married.
Right.
I think we were together 15, and I think married for 13 or 14. I can't remember. So when I found out that he had an affair and he confessed it to me and everything, like, I was crushed. And I would never want anybody to feel what I felt then.
Right.
And I just felt like it was something that, like you said, is selfish. You could have stopped yourself from doing that because nobody thinks how it's gonna affect not just you. There's other people. There's children. There's other things. So I'm saying that's why I say it's a deal breaker for me. Like, my marriage was over once that happened. Like, it wasn't that I was trying to save it. He was already mentally gone. I didn't know. It was sprung on me, but So it wasn't anything that I was trying to save, but I know me. Even if he would have apologized and all of this, it would have been over for me. I would have been done because I can't. It'll fuck with me. I'm gonna be one of them ones that's gonna ask you, well, why did you fuck her? And like, well, how was it? And like, well, did you do this? And like, I want detail for detail, and like,
you ain't shit. But most people want details. I want details play with the mind. Bitch, you ain't finna have me around here motherfucking crazy trying to figure out if the bitch fucked better than me, if she was sexier better than me, because she turned you on. You know, you always think about what the fuck a bitch did or what the fuck did he do to her that you did to me or that you did to her that you did to me.
She don't come up for L.
I ain't finna put none of that shit.
Why I'm fucking her? Because she don't come up for L. That's why. And you be talking about your jaw hurt.
I mean, but if you was being honest with a motherfucker, there might be some reasons why I did.
But some people want to know the truth. And that's what I said. I wouldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't do that to myself.
But you done did a selfish act. Now, you may not have did a selfish act as far as to cheating, but I'm just saying, if we start trying to pinpoint it towards, we single out cheating like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all put that bitch up here to the top. Like, this motherfucker is not an indiscretion, huh?
You didn't hear her.
What she said?
She said, Tanya, I'm perfect. And she did that shit.
I really do.
Well, let's move on.
I really do.
Okay, so let's move on. So y'all already have established that motherfucker which y'all prefer. The majority got loyalty. I'm a little love over here. I'm a little love. Excuse me. All right. So do you think that loyalty is motivated by love? Or I'll put, because I'm gonna put it like this. Do you think love is motivate? Do you think loyalty is motivated with love? Can you be loyal without love? Excuse me. And if you can, what are they being loyal to? Like, why are they being loyal to you?
I don't know. I mean, some motherfuckers just be loyal because, you know what I'm saying, it's just in them to be a loyal person.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just be loyal to you. I'm loyal, and this is who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as long as you reciprocating that back to me, we good. But if you show me that you ain't loyal to me, fuck you, I'm moving.
So you loyal to who's loyal to you?
Yeah. Hey, what the fuck?
I'm loyal to a fault.
I ain't getting nothing back.
So it's in your DNA too.
I just, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, that's just me. I'm that type of person. Like, if I fuck with you and I rock with you, like, I really fuck with you.
Right.
So my loyalty is gonna be to you. You know what I'm saying?
But that's until they break their
No. That's before they even show me.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying.
Oh
so,
yeah, now once you cross me, it's fuck you.
So why y'all prefer loyalty over fucking love? This
If I
shit is
love,
being broken all over the place.
What you need to understand is if I love you and you cross me,
I mean, but of course you
I
want to
might
only
do
be
something
affected
to
by a
you.
motherfucker that you love. If a bitch
if I
who
love
don't
you and
care
you
about-
cross me, I might do something to you. If you tell me that you love me and you cross me, I might do something to you.
And then another thing, you know what I'm saying? Love ain't love no more.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, love remains. Y'all motherfucker change.
Love is smoke.
Love ain't
ain't
love no more. Like,
Love remains. This
motherfucker
motherfucker
don't show love.
yeah.
Look,
love ain't love no more. Like, it's 2020. Shit changed.
Yeah.
what do you mean love ain't
Love
love,
is hitting
no more?
Now love supposed to be hitting the like button on
You
the
mean
motherfucker.
motherfuckers ain't showing love no more?
Nah.
I mean,
I
well,
like
say
the
that
most
because
I
love is
love
motherfucker what it is.
I don't know why she don't get it.
Huh?
I don't know why you don't get it. I'm just
People don't.
just like they don't want to get married no more. Like
they don't
that.
want to decide no more. That's why you got situationships, because love ain't love no more. You know what I'm saying? We
Don't
just
get
rocking
it
together.
twisted. It's not that I don't
You just gonna take
understand,
care
but
of
I
these
don't
kids and pay these
think
bills,
that.
man.
It's not.
Correct.
I'm gonna say love is rare. Love is rare. Now you may find a motherfucker that okay, that bitch love me.
Bitches don't know what
You know
love
what I'm
is.
saying?
That's what I just told you.
Motherfucker trying to get them.
Motherfuckers know what love is.
No, they
Motherfuckers
don't.
trying
They
to
think
get
the
them.
shit that's
ain't
feeling
doing.
is more
Motherfuckers just
than
ain't
they
loving
think
no
about that
more. They motherfuckers ain't loving no more. That's just like I
I ain't gonna
said
say
in the
everybody.
previous show. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and I've said this time and time again. Hoes the new niggas and niggas the new hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Females they don't give a fuck no more. They fucking over niggas.
Yeah, but there's a reason why.
Well, you made it to my
It's just like a bitch that made that bed and now they don't want to lie in that motherfucker. That wouldn't sound like me.
I'm gonna cross that motherfucker, but you ain't got the motherfucker smash the cup off of you.
You got, but there's people, there's people, and I'm gonna use myself for an example. I'm a person, I love love. I love relationships. Now, I don't necessarily have to be in a relationship.
Right.
And after my divorce, I didn't want to be in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I had never been single because I married when I was really, really young to my son's dad, and then we just had different beliefs, and that shit didn't work. And then a year and a half later, I married again, and in that relationship, I was married for 15 years. So I only know how to be a wife and a mom. Yeah. So after my divorce, and then I ended up in a situationship, I realized that, oh my God, like I fucking love this shit. Like, I can do it the fuck I want. I come home when I want. I don't answer to nobody. Yeah. I go where I want. And then, like, and my baby daddy.
I think that shit still apply, but
I seen how you cut them eyes on. Like, she said, I love this either.
No, but and when me and Lawrence got together, like, it just happened. Like, we didn't plan the shit, and I don't know. That's another topic, but I realized that, you know what, I could do this by myself. This is the first time I'm finna be a single mom. Like, I'm finna do this shit, and I did it, and I loved it. Like, I loved being able, like, I didn't answer to nobody. I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Yeah. And so that doesn't mean that I don't ever want to be in a relationship again. And then when I found someone that, and it just happened because I didn't go.
Bitches ain't loving don't mean the love is count.
Yeah, and so then when you and then I didn't believe in love. I was like, fuck that. I don't want it. I don't want nobody fucking lying to me no more. Like, I don't want that. And then when it just happens and somebody show you differently, then you like, okay, well, you know what, this may work out. But see, my fucking problem is that I'm gonna quickly be like, well, I fucking can do this shit by myself and blah, blah, blah. Like,
so you one of them.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't need you.
But see, that's because when somebody but think how I feel. You hold somebody to this level, and if the person you trust more than anything done broke you down, you're like, what the fuck? I can't never trust nobody again. But I've come out of that. So I love love. What? Yeah, baby, I have. Only for you.
She got flashbacks every now and then.
I ain't see that shit.
She's so shit. And then like, but and see with me and Lawrence, like, you know,
look at this. Ow, man, look at my brother. Y'all know we got an over audience.
What up?
You're stupid.
Hi, Coach. We bump heads, y'all know, because
you know we can slide through and come in here, right?
We the same person.
And you can talk from over there too. We want you to chime in.
Ease up against the wall.
Ease
up against the wall and slide on through. All right, so I mean to cut you off.
No, it's cool. So you know, I love love. I love to see people happy in relationships, and you know, even. We done talked about what you going through. I done been in your situation. Yeah. So it, you know, and like you said, when you said like, in the hood, because you see the shit so much. See, I never seen that. That shit different for me. So me and Lawrence come from two different lifestyles and backgrounds. So. But one thing about us, and I think that goes into the next section, is like, when we came into this, we laid everything on the table. Can't nobody tell me nothing about him that I don't already know.
Yeah, especially like, I'm super wrong, bitch. If we ain't laying everything on the table, then bitch, I can't do it.
Like, it ain't no secret. I know who he fucked, and don't bother me. It don't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell you back.
Exactly. So why I'm
Man, y'all heard it here live, lady. I'm single. Ain't no relationship, situationship, entanglement, none of that going on.
Like, boy, all them shits turned into something.
Slanging iron, man. and I make pretty kids.
Oh my God.
He said,
so you slanging naked iron?
Slanging iron, cuz.
Well, you like Lawrence over here because he's slanging it too.
man, I'm like, Ted King.
Okay, so back on something because y'all already know we can get off. So y'all do believe that. So I mean, y'all never answered the question. Y'all do y'all believe that a motherfucker can be loyal without love? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think you can be loyal without love.
You can be loyal, no love, motherfucker.
Okay, so I agree too. All right, so do you think that loyalty is motivated by love?
I don't know. Because you can love a motherfucker and not be loyal to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did plenty times.
I do. And I brought that up.
You ain't shit.
I told you that at the beginning of the show.
Yes,
You said, what's my relationship status?
Ain't shit. I mean, if you was honest, that's what we like.
She didn't catch, you know what I mean? She fumbled the motherfucker.
People know it. I can't lie to them.
Right, but you said something in the beginning when you were saying that, prior to you and Lawrence making it official, you guys pretty much had loyalty and it eventually turned into love.
Okay, so backstory, I mean, I don't think it's a secret. Like, 2 years ago, Lawrence slid in my DMs.
Hey, what's the next question?
But over those 2 years, like we developed a friendship, and so he was somebody that I could always talk to him. I would message him, or I would call him for advice. Like he just knew everything, kind of like what was going on, and we had this. We had a loyalty, and he would call me. Yeah, he would call me and ask me for my advice too on because he was dating someone, and he would say, well, what do you think about this? And I would tell him,
y'all about to get y'all heads knocked off. Why y'all around here stuck? Yeah, they was already starting shit in relationships.
But I would just
I'm just fucking with y'all.
Yeah, I would give him my opinion.
Right.
And fuck them. Whoever they may be.
Sips tea.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on now to the next subject because we pretty much we done tackled that. Okay. So the next subject, look at Wood.
I'm trying to see your notes over there. Your handwriting, your letters so large in your handwriting, I can read it.
That's what we not gonna do, Wood.
They got us penmanship.
They got us sitting out of wine glasses.
Yeah.
What say with the mason jar?
I mean, but you want a red cup?
They got that jelly
Y'all want
jar.
red cups?
Yeah, I was a mayonnaise jar or something, man. I gotta feel like I'm in the ghetto.
This bitch mayonnaise jar. Look at this. No, I can't.
Rudolph a little
Who
early.
does that? That's my knees. Get off my knees, bro.
Rudolph a little early.
It's Halloween.
Got 7 more days.
Okay. All right. So the next thing that we're gonna move on to is forcing monogamy onto a man.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Never forced it.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
I would say this because I believe there is way more women who are unknowingly forcing monogamy than they may believe. I will say that. We'll kind of get into some details to kind of drop in there. Okay? So, but for the most part, do you guys believe that women are actually, because, and this is why I said that we're going to stick kind of to the women. Now, obviously, we know that men are probably forcing women into relationships too, but, it's most likely more of the women who's doing the shit than the men. So that's why we kind of stick into the men part.
Hoes, the new niggas, and niggas, the new hoes.
This is true.
So do you believe that women are actually, well, I'll say this to you guys. I got another question for you and I. Do you guys believe that women are forcing monogamy onto men?
Not me, but, no, not me, never.
In a general sense.
No, it ain't happening. Ain't forcing nothing on me. We're gonna take our time with that.
I can't with you.
So I see it happen though.
Right.
I see it happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't even want to be with the bitch, but she won't even let him leave. He try to get his shit and leave, bitch, snatch his shit, throw it back in the room.
I bought this nigga a PS5 to make him stay. He's still gonna go fuck that other bitch.
Nah, that ain't forcing monogamy. Y'all know what the fuck is. I don't think you getting monogamy.
I mean, that PS5 ain't doing nothing but making up all them handbags and hairdos, man. That's all that's doing.
What?
Just because you get a nigga a PS5 for Christmas, don't think that nigga ain't forgot about them light bills and cotton notes and shit nigga had to, you know what I'm saying?
I can't.
That shit don't count though. That will go in the books, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
That shit don't go in the books, you know what I'm saying? That PS5 go in the books though. That $500 wig don't though.
I ain't never been a person to ask somebody
$1,000
for
handbook,
like
$1,000 pocketbook. That don't go in there.
Yeah.
That's what they still call it pocketbook.
Problem.
Or am I showing my age right now?
True that. So do you believe that women are forcing men into monogamous relationships?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Listen to him in the background. Hell yeah.
It's happening.
It's true.
It's going down.
Listen, I don't believe women want relationships no motherfucking more.
Oh my God.
I don't.
I was trying to
the new niggas, the new hoes.
Okay, so
I
niggas
think
don't force a
that's
bitch
what
into
my dog
relationships.
said.
Situationship. Don't nobody want a relationship no more. They want situationship.
No, motherfucker. You
just fuck with each
said
other.
niggas are the new hoes and hoes is the new niggas.
You want
So
to explain? You
that
want to
means
break down?
no. You need to break that part down to me. I'm just saying. You said no. I don't agree with you. I don't think these hoes around here forcing the bitch into monogamous relationship. Hold
Bitches
on.
won't help. That's all they want. They won't help. Only time they fucking with a nigga is for help.
You believe that?
I mean, what every time y'all niggas always only one person.
Time out. You believe that about me and you? Cause
Man, you know,
yeah.
don't make this shit about us.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. You said that bitches won't help. Because my friends, I'm gonna take this to my friends. My friends don't want no motherfucking help. She want loyalty.
Well, you know.
I mean, well, what's coming with that loyalty?
But we not asking no niggas for help. We not asking them.
But
to
okay,
do our nails,
I agree because I'm a motherfucker who don't really like to ask for help either. But I ain't turning no motherfucking help down.
I'm not gonna turn it down if you offering it, but I'm not gonna ask for it.
Don't ask me for nothing if I can't ask you for nothing.
Most motherfuckers ask for help.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fucking trick,
Don't ask me to help you pay a bill if I can't say, hey, bitch, 2K21 coming out, go grab that for me. You feel me? It don't matter. Just go get it.
So, I mean, well, maybe y'all running into women who have a problem with motherfucking buying
with having money. I'll be running into bitches that have a problem with having motherfucking money.
Can you tell them to leave?
This is the type of bitches I run into. Fuck.
This nigga said I done got a problem with it.
Fuck my goddamn blood.
I think there's a lot of women out there that won't help, that got their hand out, that do won't help, but then you got some of them, me, that's independent and I ain't asking. And my friends is the same way. I don't believe that that's everybody's situation, but I do believe bitch is gonna be like, well, let me get cash at me so I know it's real.
All the motherfuckers who only need help and ain't got no fucking help to offer.
Well, see, that's why maybe you.
Well, you seem like you got a lot of motherfucking help to give. Again, y'all motherfuckers, I heard this bitch is single and he's ready to motherfucking mingle and he's helping hoes out here. I'm just saying.
No.
Don't retract that shit, nigga.
I didn't say I was helping hoes. I said I was running the hoes that need help. That's a difference.
Come get it.
That's a difference.
That's all we running into. So
that's why I'm single.
Because
everybody needs motherfucking help.
Exactly. Motherfuckers need help.
Okay, buy a little 22K, whatever the fuck you just asked for everything.
I already got it. I already got the motherfucking game.
Well, then you don't need shit, nigga. You need to give shit away.
No, I don't.
You need to give shit away. That's what you need.
If I do, I'll give them a kid.
Women always holler about niggas jumping in their DMs.
I'm just fucking with you, but
I'm just saying. Women always holler about niggas jumping in their DMs. Bitches jumping in DMs too.
Yeah,
I just want to fuck.
No. I need a favor.
Subscribe.
I need a favor.
Subscribe.
I need a favor.
Wait a minute, bitch. What? Jumping the bitch's DM
I need a
for
favor.
favors.
You know what I'm saying? And then you looking at the bitch like, well, ain't you with?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Well, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck all that. I need this and that. Well, goddamn.
Bitch, I need to get in the bitch inbox. That's how the fuck we get rich around
here.
Everybody's inbox, bitch.
How you get cut the fuck
Look,
out?
and I'm speaking for we, bitch. We need a motherfucking
We.
That's how you get cut the fuck out.
Say it, bitch.
Oh, ask some off the wall shit.
This motherfucker say it.
Bitches need help. Believe it or not. Ripley's.
Bitches, it go both ways. The bitches need help.
Oh.
Bitches need help, and a lot of the niggas be desperate to get a bitch. So they'll just do for a bitch just to be fucked up with that bitch. And that's crazy.
But sometimes niggas need help.
And
yeah.
That's why I say,
You right.
hoes do niggas know hoes.
Need more help than us.
Yeah.
Because a chick will present, like, you trying to fuck with this chick, right? And the motherfucker say, well, I'm not finna fuck with you like that. I need $5,000 tomorrow to pay for my rent. Bitch, you ain't stay in a $5,000 motherfucking apartment.
That ain't your business.
Yeah, but
Big get 3 units
All
in
you
the
need to be
five.
worried
but
about
most
is
niggas-
can you or
5,000
can't you?
niggas get 4-5 units in
and
your
niggas
motherfucker.
sitting over there making life-threatening decisions, thinking about, now I'm saying,
Can
how
I
I'm
get
gonna come up with these $5,000.
That's all you need
I'm
to be
about to
worried
go
about.
wrong with bitch.
Yeah.
Get this shit over with.
You know what? I'm just gonna break up with the bitch. I'm just gonna start a fight.
That's a damn shame.
It's funny because I know it be some real shit going on out here in the world, and I can be a little oblivious until the motherfuckers tell me about some of this shit that be going on, bro.
Man, my PlayStation
and I heard what
outta
you
here,
said.
bitch.
I heard what you said, talking about it be more niggas need help. You right about that. But
You do,
it's the
baby.
fact that y'all don't even need help and still asking nigga for something.
Because we just want to know
You
if y'all
just
gonna
need
do
the wrong
it.
people,
You
boy.
just ask me, will I help you in the help? And when you in a fucked up situation, yes, I will.
Well,
you don't have to ask me for
around the wrong
$150
people.
for me
You
to
need
pull
to
that.
change your scenery.
That's what I done did.
Right. You're a magnet to the
That's why I'm
motherfuckers.
saying.
That shit ain't working for you either.
But single shit is working. That's what works for me.
Okay, so you don't think that you said you could be loyal. That's like a person that you tell them to quit smoking. They like smoking. They don't want to.
I ain't gonna stop. I'm loyal to my weed.
With cigarettes, whatever. So you might want to forever be with 10 bitches every week. You don't think you ever want to just commit?
That's loyalty.
Right. Do you think you ever? Fuck you, asshole. You don't think you ever want to be committed to one person? Like the older you get, you don't want like the whole marriage, family, and all of that.
You want me to help you? You across that
Somebody
bridge
wipe
when you
your
get
ass.
there.
Man, I got 3 motherfuckers. Man, listen, I got
That
3
don't mean
baby
no
mamas.
fucking cheering gonna help you.
I got 3 baby mamas, man.
So you think Aaron not willing to wipe your ass when you get old?
I mean, if I would go settle down,
It would've been
I
way
had
better.
opportunities.
Bitch, you know what? I'm finna move on.
I mean, what I told y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? I was in those, those relationships.
That's not why the fuck you
I fucked
single,
up every
boy.
last one on. It be like that.
So you
You
just
grow.
right. So you just the person that
You
you
grow.
like. You like being single. You like having different hoes, and there's women out there that like being
You
single
know,
and like having
the
different
one
hoes.
thing I don't like about relationship? Another motherfucker problem becoming yours.
Yeah, well,
You don't need to be in no fucking relationship then. Goddamn show the
Okay, he been said that. The man said he having fun. Move on.
Okay, go ahead. My sister's gonna, she's directing back that motherfucker.
Move
She's
on.
all about to get
He
it.
having fun.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Y'all gonna badger the goddamn man. He said goddamn it, he having
No, I
fun.
was finna make a point that when we, okay.
He said maybe one day, and today ain't it.
direction, because I can carry it.
When she done directed, get in that lane.
you know,
Okay.
relationship.
So, well, obviously, Wood say he ain't never been forced into no goddamn relationship. Have you ever been forced into a relationship?
Forced? No. I mean,
Coerced,
no,
whatever, but you know.
coerced. No, I ain't been. I mean, listen.
Coerced.
Man, I used to rock with Wood. You know what I'm saying? And that's my protege. I used to be that nigga. I ain't been cold. No. I'm not getting in the shit that I don't want to be in.
I would tell y'all some of the shit this nigga taught me, man, but he's an old lady sitting right there.
I'm
man. He's a better man.
Oh, I don't know the person.
I can say one thing.
Yeah, there ain't no secret.
He said, why you keep bringing the old shit?
The old hell you'd have been sitting in the car.
I'm done.
This bitch that spit his life, he bring me up. Y'all ain't thinking on waste no alcohol. He done spit everything. He spit the shit when flying.
Bitch is stupid.
That's how I know.
Don't bring that shit up no more.
Hey, I'm done.
Quentin, you done made it to the table, girl.
And I didn't even ask.
Right.
Bruh.
You know?
We ain't gonna bring that up no more.
This
We ain't gonna get in the
boys don't waste no alcohol. That shit went flying.
You know what? No, I ain't lying.
Wait. He said.
I ain't gonna get into it and go move along.
He would've been sitting.
I just want to say one thing.
Hey, you was a hoe that bad. Damn.
Let's move the show forward.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay, we got
Let's keep
so
it.
clearly these motherfuckers ain't never been forced into a relationship. So I guess bitches ain't fucking forced bitches into motherfuckers.
Oh no, they forcing niggas in a relationship, that's not us.
Correct.
I told you, I see this shit all the
You
time.
been forced in a relationship back there in the audience.
So correct.
I've been coerced.
Another ain't shit nigga done stepped into the building.
Sometimes it be
Oh
like
no,
that,
this motherfucker trying to be
man.
Shit.
Sometimes you come
If that's the word we using for it.
Sometimes you run into the throat goat.
I'm trying to tell you.
And you don't know what to do
You
with
know what?
yourself.
I do not like y'all. I do not like black people. I swear.
You should have had two nice white people up in there.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So, y'all have it. But one of our motherfucking guests in the audience has been forced into monogamy. So,
I
why
ain't say force now.
I mean, well, I'm just using the term force. You was, you know,
You were coerced.
persuaded to get in that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, why did you accept the terms of it? Like, why did you agree to this motherfucking shit?
I just want to say this.
Hear this shit.
I want to say this for the record. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Hey, I asked you, you told me to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I went ahead.
I would have been.
Why did you accept the terms? Like, was it out of guilt? You know, like, was it out of loyalty? Like, was this motherfucker doing everything? Because, you know, we could be like, bitch, be around here. Because, you know, we swoop woman.
Man, I'm a cheap hoe, man.
Yeah, wait a minute, okay.
Couple plates of food, you know.
Damn. So a nigga take care of you a little
That's
bit.
that's the beginning of tricking me, man. Just feed me a little bit.
Man, I have been out here fucking buying niggas whole cars and shit.
And that's why you don't bill.
All you gotta do is get out.
You could have fixed me some motherfucking hamburger helper and biscuits. I was there. Some stroganoff. I'm near.
No, fuck that. I'm in my feelings about it because I ain't got my car yet.
I done bought motorcycles, cars, man.
I can't even get a motherfucking scooter.
You'll buy a nigga kids shit too?
Do I?
I mean, well, if you're buying a nigga some shit, then the kids kind of come
I
with territory.
just took his daughter to Vegas. I don't believe in being selfish.
You keep her.
Right.
Fuck that. I ain't going to Vegas.
Shut up.
And you ain't got no
Selfishness,
school.
What kind of shit is that?
Nigga.
You hit?
Nigga shit.
Say that shit loud.
First of all,
Facts though, he ain't go to Vegas.
it was the girls.
Yeah, man. He wasn't with the shoes he was doing.
I asked him did he want to go.
This
He said no.
motherfucker said he ain't gonna.
I'm not a selfish person, so I've been a stepmom before, so it comes with the territory. Like if I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna be with you, and I think it's selfish. Like I'm not going. If he went to the store and it's two kids there and you only brought your kid back something, then I'm gonna be like, well, bitch, did you not see that?
Even if that ain't some motherfucker.
Gonna be a problem.
Even if you ain't fucking with the motherfucker, if you know it's other kids there.
Yeah, I'm not selfish. I'm not a selfish.
I mean, but there's niggas out here doing shit like that for real.
Yeah, that's a fuck nigga.
That is what we call him.
Certified.
That is what we call a fuck nigga. That bitch is out here doing fuck shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We home to that. Fuck y'all. How many kids though?
Yeah, you got 7 more there. I'm just get a piece because I can't get all this.
Don't go to Little Caesar get 2 of them hot already, bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't have a business.
Yeah. Publix box of chicken.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so clearly people are still they're forcing. So he just said give his ass got some damn hamburger helper and some biscuits, and most likely, that lets him know that your ass got him.
Give me more than
he gonna have you.
Cheap hoe.
I might be whole. You gotta at least give me some crab legs.
Shit, I want my 5,000 rent.
Bitch, I don't ask for shit pudding.
I don't.
I'm gonna get my accent on.
I don't ask for anything.
No, you doing the right thing.
Because one giving,
no, you
and
doing
bitches
the right
around here
thing.
asking, which means motherfuckers around here getting shit.
She doing the right thing. You ain't supposed to ask. A nigga supposed to see you working hard and trying and add to it.
So why you gave?
Why I gave the women who were trying. I ain't never gave a hoe. No, you better ask these bitches.
So they want him to get you just say we get tired of running into these hoes and ain't got no goddamn money. So what are they trying to do? Get your damn money?
No,
what are they doing?
hoes I leave.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, Wood. I'm sick of you.
I done been in,
a nigga
whatever y'all call that shit.
I
done been in ships before. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a ship or two. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga know that the rent due on the first, and he know it's.
But if I don't live there, I don't know you need money for it.
Well, you goddamn first of all, shouldn't no bitch give up her pussy for free.
First of all, I shouldn't get a thing up for free.
Pussy don't own no value over dick. That's a fair exchange, no robbery.
Running into the hoes that ain't got shit to give, so we know you ain't selling dick.
Yeah.
Who we think we is, stupid?
Nigga supposed to give you some money because he getting some pussy?
No.
That's a fair exchange, no robbery, bitch. I'm giving you good dick too.
First of all,
I'm sucking on that pussy and eating that ass, bitch. It's a fair exchange, no robbery, bitch.
He a bottom feeder.
You hear me?
Man, I'm a whole animal out here in these streets, man.
I start from the small little bitch back and finish out her belly button, man. And I ain't going around the shoulder.
You need to get more than hamburger help.
And I co-sign that. He need a little bit more than hamburger help. All this shit he doing.
I'm just saying, man. You know.
In the audience said that nigga is the nigga to have, but he done got forced into the monogamy
You
relationship.
can start raising your
No,
price.
he said he was coerced. Correction.
That's what it said.
That's what it said.
Y'all know the tone.
Bitch done hoodwink the nigga.
But hold on.
Done swindle the nigga,
He
man.
do what he do because that's his choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He eat a little pussy and do all that what he said. I ain't gonna repeat it.
He said ass. He ain't stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's
Man,
his.
let's not act like we ain't from Altamont in here, nigga. Everybody in here eat booty.
That's them light skinned niggas.
Whoa, we're gonna stop right there,
That's them light skinned niggas
stop
over
right
the
there.
top.
You heard me.
Eating booty means that I eat the
You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you.
I ain't gonna repeat it.
Okay then.
I go betwixt them cheeks.
Oh,
But
God.
motherfuckers do that shit by preference. That's what the fuck I want. I ain't doing it to please you, bitch. I did this because I'm getting up.
Well, wait a minute. Back up.
It's all about you. You selfish to the motherfucker.
Fuck it. I've been called worse as shit by better people.
I doubt it, but okay.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
That nigga that retarded, man. Yeah.
Well, he done spoke for all out tonight.
I mean,
So now,
predominantly most of the niggas, yeah.
They doing what?
They doing it all.
Okay.
Move on.
Gotcha.
We hang up.
She just said fucking move on. So Puddin said she never forced nobody into a monogamous relationship. I think I don't force a motherfucker into a monogamous relationship.
You did.
Huh?
What you think?
No, but I'm finna break it down, boy.
Don't swindle the nigga.
No. This is why I said.
Put that pressure on your ass.
No, listen, because this is, I said people, I think women.
Where's your charger?
It's
in my purse somewhere. I mean, but I don't think you're gonna be able to charge up my phone like right there. The cord ain't that long.
That's super long.
Okay, great. Thank you, Puddin.
Thank God for Puddin. Hey, that's what they all say.
All right, so and the reason why I say that is because this kind of came up. You know, the fact that women were forcing men into monogamy is how they brought the conversation up on the last show that we did, and I was like, I don't know, bitch, you think about it and this and shit like that. Now, brought it to my attention because of what the fuck a bitch said. So this is why I say I think more women are unknowingly doing this shit. No, I know some bitches that's doing it. I said it's motherfuckers because Puddin said she ain't never did it. So I'm just saying.
She probably ain't never had
I didn't think I was doing it until a bitch put it out there in a certain type of way is what I'm saying.
She done already put it out there, brush lids in the DM, so she ain't had to force a nigga in the name.
Well, you didn't have to force a nigga to fuck you, or you didn't have to force a nigga to come deal with you. I'm talking about monogamy. I'm talking about commitment.
If I'm asleep, you force me.
Well, shut up.
But no, when you say that, if you forcing someone to do that, it goes both ways. So if you want you forcing them to just be with only you, then that person kind of wants to only be with you as well. So I'm like, I'm not forcing it. Like, if we...
I mean, well, they're accepting the terms. That's why I was asking him. I mean, like, why exactly is it that you're accepting the terms? Is it out of a sense of loyalty? Is it because, you know, this bitch, you know, is selfishly motivated? This bitch love you unconditional, but you don't really give two fucks about her. So why the fuck would I leave a bitch who love me good to go out into nothing? I mean, why wouldn't the bitch want to stay with somebody like that? So it's benefits to why motherfucker accept the terms of the monogamy. Really?
Because she got that Thundercat.
Well, that too, shit. I mean,
I'm gonna accept these terms.
Cause she got the good.
so if it was good,
it's continual access for you.
I'm gonna accept these terms.
Yeah.
Exactly what I said.
Exactly.
We together.
Well, I agree. It's an appearance of monogamy. I mean, because if you gotta force a motherfucker to be secluded to just you, then obviously, you know, motherfucker might tiptoe in. I mean, because bitch, when they really want
it. There's conversation about it, but you know, if you know somebody out here doing their thing, you trying to stop them from doing their thing just to be with you, you pretty much trying to force them.
You fucking yourself.
But I think that
especially if you ain't getting no pussy.
It goes with you're gonna grow out of that. You're gonna at a certain time you may not want that no more. Yeah. You done been a hoe for 20-some years.
Right.
You tired of it. It get old. I've asked that question before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Why you wanna
keep going?
Why me? What makes why you don't want 30 bitches anymore? You know? And people would, and I've asked this to many guys, not people that I've dated, but I've asked the question, and men will say, like, they get tired of sleeping with this hoe and that hoe and that hoe. They want to come home to one person, and that's what they want to do.
Yeah, they live their life. You know, like they was able to explore their, you know,
I think at one point in every dude life, he thought about that until a bitch showed him that bitch wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying?
To somebody fucked over you.
Yeah, once you know.
But
and some of us got showed that shit early. And without even getting fucked, you don't even really gotta get fucked up by a chick for a chick to show you that they ain't shit. You can watch what a motherfucker do.
You do, but they ain't got shit to do with your fucking experience. It's like I can't stand when a bitch want to hold something. You want to be mad at another bitch because what that bitch did to some goddamn body else. What the fuck is our experience?
No, not that. That's not what I'm saying.
I mean, but that's pretty much what it is. You saying all these bitches ain't shit because I seen that the bitches ain't shit to that nigga, but was the bitch shit to you?
That's not what I said.
Okay, well, correct me then. Bring me back up a little bit.
That's what you took it as.
Cause you said that you ain't really, a bitch ain't really got to be.
No, what I said is,
you can see that a motherfucker ain't shit.
Most niggas stop following that dream of having a wife and family and shit when he's shown bitches ain't shit.
Right.
he ain't have to be in a relationship to see a situation where it's like, damn, bitches ain't shit. Every nigga that had that moment watching something. Every nigga, like nigga could be out somewhere and see somebody bitch with somebody else.
Right.
And like, damn, bitches ain't shit.
Experience, that's what I'm saying.
But it don't matter. But it's like, it's and it's the way y'all defend it too. But then, cause y'all know y'all sisterhood stands strong. But we ain't gonna get into that. That's another subject.
And y'all brotherhood
I'm an individual.
No. It depends. It depends on how far this nigga goes.
That sisterhood be like
exposing the brotherhood. Now sometimes you just gotta let nigga hang on the rope so the brotherhood can survive. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go the extra mile about the sisterhood to the bus side.
You're not a sister. How you gonna speak on that?
I mean, we debate y'all. But moving forward.
Yeah, because I'm a different breed, motherfucker. You've been running into some shit.
Moving forward. But no, it's just like, you, like I said, it don't have to be like I got shitted on for me to see that chicks ain't shit. I done seen things happen, like scenarios happen to where like, oh shit. And when you see this, it's competitive. Not just from the same person, just seeing the emotions of female.
She said that though. She just saying what that got to do with your experience.
Oh, if I see you moving the same way, I got to get away from you.
But what if you didn't see her moving the same way and she was really loyal to you, and just because your mind all fucked up because you see the way bitches moving elsewhere, and that's what you used to seeing.
I done did that. Mind you, I told that at the beginning. I fucked them situations up.
No, we get that, but I'm just, I was just focused on the fact that you making the comment that you see that you ain't gotta be like a bitch ain't had to fuck you over for you to see that bitches ain't shit is what I was focused on. Right. I was talking about the fact of how motherfuckers don't like to let a bitch live shit down. You know, like a bitch who don't like you because you was grinding to that bitch or whatever experience it is that you have with another motherfucker, but bitches can change.
Just because I don't rub it in your face all the time, don't mean I forgot. Like I can let you move on with what the fuck, whatever happened, and don't say shit. You feel me? Won't never speak on it, but I never forget. But at the same time, you just going about your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dweller.
I don't think that's.
I'm not a dweller. I was speaking in general though.
I got you.
Like I was just saying, there's some dudes out there that didn't have to get shitted on by a female to see that female.
You know why he really know? Cause he done been with them bitches who got niggas, and he sat down listening to her tell the lie to the nigga.
Man, I tell a bitch to answer the phone for that nigga. What you mean? He's gonna keep calling. Answer the fucking phone.
But see, you done been down. You done been on that side.
Man, listen here, man.
Ever.
Yo, see, I got side nigga certification. So this quick to the side nigga certification. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm certified side nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Throwing that in the air. Like LeBron Baby Pop.
I can't wait. But Keisha, that shit is true, huh?
Like, it was a post. It was posted on the CTR page, a video, how the dude was speaking on women forcing men into a monogamous relationship.
I see it.
And then, once they're in a monogamous relationship, they don't have the sexual desire that a man wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, he want to fuck, but
you don't want to fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck.
Your jaws hurt.
But you also heard the chick though, because that was the shit on that clip. It was.
Oh, y'all thought I wasn't gonna come back to it.
No, but on that clip, he was saying like you don't force the bitch because she was like I didn't force you to do shit, but anyway, it was like a debate there. So he basically saying the bitch forced him into a monogamous relationship. But he got a motherfucking high sex drive, right? Yeah. So the chick was just like, well, she debated about him. You know, she don't think that she feel like she forced that motherfucker in there, but now she realized that she did force the bitch in there. She just like, well, I didn't know what the fuck all came with it. Like, bitch, I ain't know your sex drive was that fucking high. If I knew on the back end.
If you knew I had a lot of hoes, you knew I had a high sex drive.
I mean,
I'm fucking saying
when sex comes with the territory, I mean, it kind of comes with the territory for me now. You
fucking saying bitches, right? Just think, the energy I'm expending.
Yeah. I would want you.
Apparently, I like doing this.
I might want to fuck before we go into church. You know what I'm saying? That's just it.
What in the fuck? So
you
want me to stop fucking with it
at the fucking time.
So you want me to cut 6?
Yeah.
And you ain't finna make up for that.
Exactly.
That ain't happening.
That's
like telling me I'm making $23 at this job, but you want me to come make 19 at third.
Exactly.
And that's how
put the same hours in.
Exactly.
No.
That's what he was talking about.
You got to cover the difference.
And that's how that nigga ended up with that ugly bitch.
That girl was not ugly.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
how niggas end up with the big baby mamas and shit.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with big people?
Nothing's wrong with big people.
No,
big ugly is something wrong with it.
Yeah, but women all, like she said earlier, what wasn't I doing that made you end up here? Well,
apparently
you wasn't fucking for church.
What?
That I see what you're saying, but that's not true. I think that people grow apart and make up excuses. You know. But no, that was not an issue.
I'm not comparing.
I know I'm not comparing. No, I'm just saying that there's women
niggas got their fetish.
Okay, and women have their fetish.
Okay. We don't need a household on the show.
No.
I was just talking about a pants.
No, I'm saying that not even just my pants. I'm just saying that you can't use that for an excuse to say, oh, well, we wasn't having enough sex. No, it's selfish for someone to cheat. Like you said, it's a selfish thing.
It's also selfish to want me to yourself, but that's a different story.
You ain't.
Well, if the monogamy was forced, it is kind of selfish now.
If you know I'm out here slanging out,
you gotta agree.
You can't try to take my clip from me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He has a point. I mean, you can't ask a nymphomaniac to be freaking faithful.
Yeah.
He's a nympho, so you got to do it.
Bring that ass her. When I say bring it her, bring it her.
Yeah.
If not, I know somebody who gonna back that truck up. Goddamn. Now, do I have to tell you that? Or do you know that?
Do you understand, or do I need to tell you in a different language?
You know what I mean?
I get you.
All right. So with these women who believe that they're not forcing people into monogamy, I'm kind of lay out some of this shit that go let y'all answer that you probably are. So that means like when you give a nigga all these ultimatums, y'all know we quick to lay some motherfucking shit out there, bitch. If you don't, or this that, we'll put some shit out there for y'all as, that's kind of giving a bitch an option. Like, well, I mean, first of all, you gotta be a good asset for you to put a goddamn ultimatum out there on the bitch, because that means that they're gonna be leaning more towards you. You know what I'm saying? In that relationship before you put that bitch out there on them. Another one is we quick to be like, because I'm having unprotected sex with you, motherfucker, you can't be around here having sexual relationships with every motherfucking body else. So they stick that, bitch, I'm fucking you unprotected, bitch, you ain't finna be fucking the world. So they'll seclude your ass with that. And then, I'm talking to my special sister back there. She said the possibility of outside children will become a deal breaker. Excuse me. So it's sort of like you forcing loyalty. Like the dude is forced to be in a monogamous relationship because of their loyalty to you. So you might have been that bitch who was like, you got the whole cow free.
So let me ask you this. Now you said earlier, in
that I feel like I was in that bracket. Yeah.
That I can't even remember what fucking words you put it in.
Bitch, I said I think I'm motherfucking one of the ones.
She's an enforcer.
That's what the fuck I said.
No.
You done said a lot of shit.
No.
Okay,
you said that you love.
Yeah.
Oh, unconditional.
So if a nigga had an outside baby on you gonna forget it?
A kid is a fucking kid.
Oh, so niggas just go ski to the little bitch house.
She didn't say you get a free pass.
Get out of jail free card. I can love, but I just told you I could put up with motherfucking anything. You know why the reason? Okay, listen to this. Because
that's so hard.
Yeah, you put
no, listen. It's not even so much that you put up with it. It's your angle as far as it's your perception as far as how you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you would look at somebody like you can run over them, but it has really nothing to do with that. You gotta understand, like, bitch, I got issues. I real deal got my own issues, and I ain't trying to say I got some issues where a bitch don't want to be with me, but I got real deal issues, and I want a motherfucker to love me past that. I don't want a bitch to hold that shit against me. You know what I'm saying? So I give that same love to another motherfucker, and I don't put stipulations onto it. I ain't gonna put no children in this box. I ain't gonna put no cheating in this box. All that shit is level. It's like now one of these motherfuckers is worse than the other for me, and I want to know why. So motherfucker, we can tackle it. Hush. So we can tackle this shit together. Like if I know why you struggling with certain shit and you want to be in this thing, then of course we can work this shit out together. Now I ain't gonna work it out with a bitch who don't want to be with me. That's fucking crazy, you know. But
how many times will you just like, okay, well the nigga cheated on you this year, okay? Well,
I don't put a number on it.
Got pets.
No
so
numbers.
You just don't go with it until.
So what if you dealing with a nigga who got an issue? You got an info. So you got a real deal nigga got issues, bruh.
You couldn't keep up with them 7 bitches, shit.
That's it. Nigga got issues.
Hey, I say a bitch got to stab her. For her to leave a nigga.
Y'all looking at
y'all taking it wrong. Y'all taking it crazy.
Y'all looking at it from the wrong direction.
From the sounds of it, she could give that shit.
I understand what you're saying.
People have days.
He
aimed at the motherfucker beside me.
No,
I walked into the night.
I walked into the night.
I walked up
but
on
he
him.
loved me.
No, he didn't slap me. He was talking like this, and I
walked into
it.
That's so stupid.
That's what the fuck you sound like.
I mean, you can call it what it is, but that's what it is, though.
You are very. It sounds
like
I say
bless your heart.
If you love that person and you love
I don't
hard.
see how you don't make
got a big heart. Everybody's heart ain't big as yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I do know that. Excuse me, but yeah, I think motherfuckers just mostly look at it like it's like a bitch is just run over you, but it has nothing to do with. I don't feel like I'm being ran over because at the end of the day, anybody who intentions is to take advantage or to run over, that ain't my motherfucking concern. To be honest with you, I feel like the person who takes care of me, who protects me, who need to do anything for me is the Lord. So I don't need to be trying to figure out what the fuck a bitch doing over here, whether you're doing that. No, nothing. I'm good. So I do my shit genuinely. Motherfucker, if you don't want to be with me, then you'll move on genuinely, whatever. Shit'll go how it's supposed to go. But we ain't get off me, motherfuckers.
I mean,
because y'all don't understand me.
I mean, you brought you up.
Man, I'm just saying, and I'm up for discussion, but if you don't understand it, you ain't got to pick with you don't understand.
No, I ain't picking. I'm just trying to understand it. Because my heart ain't that big.
Most niggas heart same.
I can take a lot of shit, but 2 things you ain't gonna do is have no baby on me and motherfucking call the police on me.
But I think that's another thing that people got all
that
these, like they go into marriage they go into marriage with all of these do's and don'ts. So they have this expectation of what a marriage is supposed to be, and that's why the fuck marriages are a real deal failing, in my opinion. Excuse me.
But that doesn't mean.
Whole another conversation. So we ain't gonna hear that motherfucker coming though. All right, so to move into the next one, excuse me, I think a lot of women also force monogamy onto people because they don't want to look stupid. Like, we don't like outside opinions. You know, it's our relationship. You could be that bitch that do everything for this nigga, but it's no loyalty, it's no commitment. He's still that women do, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to calm that shit down, so you're trying to seclude it to yourself. So with that being said, we're going to go into the next. These marital expectations without a ring.
Poopy said he just wish Wood and Lawrence would say what it is they supposed to be saying. Y'all holding back.
And what's that?
Call my phone, Poopy, and tell him.
What that mean?
If you ain't got my number, you know how to get it. Call my phone and tell me.
Like I might be watering shit down because my baby.
I'm trying to, I gotta water shit down because half the shit I know, this nigga taught me, this old lady gonna slap the shit out of me.
No, I'm not. Like I said, like there's
because this show is supposed to be real raw. Like we don't supposed to be
but at the same time, like he said, you know what I'm saying. I used to be Wood, and you know what I'm saying, and Wood followed up under me. You know what I'm saying. The shit that he's saying, I ain't finna say that shit.
I mean, shit. It was some real shit. I'm like, hold up. So all I gotta do is.
Can I get another one?
And she going, huh? He's like, yeah, try it. I tried it. Shit worked. All right, so what should I do next time? And the cat came back. I never forget the discipline training.
I'm done. Next show.
You're revealing too much.
Too much?
I want to know. I'm going to ask her.
You can talk with her after the show.
I'm going to ask
That's between you and him.
I don't care. I really don't.
Because I plead the fifth.
I really
started.
I was just gonna say that don't make no damn sense. I ain't
But y'all
gonna
told me
tease
to
the bitches
cut
some
it. He said
information
cut
and
it.
then cut it.
He said cut it.
Stop teasing bitches
He
with
said cut
shit.
it.
I really don't give a shit what he did before me.
She don't, but
I really don't.
You know.
She do.
I really don't.
Now, that's why I made that. That's why I made that comment earlier.
I mean, cause like, why would I got a pass. Why would I care about what he did? Correct. It doesn't bother me. I'd rather know than to be sitting there looking stupid.
I think Poopy wanted to talk about our relationship he was forced into.
I mean, listen, she know. You know what I'm saying? My post previously was I ain't shit, and that's where he get it from. I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't shit together. You know what I'm saying? We met on some whole shit.
Straight in the DM. You said it.
He did.
You said he slid in the DM and you replied. Oh shit.
No, it took 2 years.
For what? For you to reply?
No, for me to like.
How long it took for you to reply?
You're so stupid.
When he slid in the DM, how quick was it for you to, hey, or whatever you put in there?
No, he said, "Do you remember me?" And I said, "Oh, hey, yeah," but I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Oh, but you was quick.
Yeah, but I wasn't. We lived in but you gotta also understand that we lived in 2 different states, so it wasn't something that I was just like that I was, because if anybody speak to me, I speak. That don't mean that I'm finna like.
Look at you now.
I was not trying to have a relationship.
Off the DM.
Yeah, because
everybody that wants to speak.
Slid in the DM like Rick James.
Yeah, because it was he was persistent, but like I said, we had a friendship.
He?
What?
He or we?
Motherfucker,
it was you. You heard him.
You know, he was persistent.
I ain't seen that by no motherfucker.
You coerced her. You heard her.
I was coerced.
Coerced.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, y'all would shoot that shit on the room.
But for 2 years we had a friendship and we was not trying to be together. Like I even came to Florida and I was pissed that the nigga fucking didn't make time for me. But he was in a wedding, so I let him make it. But still, like, and then after that, like, we didn't really talk for months.
Y'all were trying to be together. She was.
No, I was not.
That's why you was pissed he didn't make time for you.
Lawrence, right? Was I trying to be with you? You know I wasn't.
Fuck, we gonna move on.
Yeah.
We were just friends. We were just. I'm not the one to try to push your relationship. We were just friends, and that's why I think that.
It's all right.
I mean, when you put your own foot in your mouth, like you did that foot, you said you was mad that he didn't make no time.
Because I wanted some fucking wings.
She gave me ammo.
I'm gonna move on.
Oh, she gave me ammo.
Okay.
She wanted wings and things, but don't say nothing.
You know I wanted fucking wings.
All right, so this was a topic suggestion as well. So this was the marital expectations without a ring, meaning that obviously if we're forcing bitches into monogamous relationships, right? Mm-hmm. So now you don't force this bitch to be with your ass that don't even really want to be with you. So now you mad because he expect you to do all the shit that comes along with a marital relationship, and you really mad because you feel like you ain't gonna give a bitch all this shit without a ring. So how the fuck is that fair, pretty much? Now you don't force me into commitment to just only your bitch ass, but I don't even really want to be in this relationship. So marriage is damn so far away. But since I'm in this motherfucking monogamous relationship, let me go ahead and put some requirements, like some requirements out here, bitch. I need you to do A, B, C, D, E. But now the chick who done forced you in the monogamous relationship is mad because she feel like you ain't finna get all of that without a ring.
I mean, shit, you sound like me just then. What she said.
He agrees.
I believe, okay,
This yeah.
Bringing their house.
No. A thing for me, because my grandma wouldn't approve of this. This is grandma said, Tanitra, you're living in sin, and I don't really believe in that. You know.
You fit the messaging.
Because if you're a person that believes in marriage, I believe in marriage, and I don't think you should be living in sin. But I do notice it's the trend now. You know, right. That's just what people do. And if we just and two people are on the page of, okay, we comfortable like this, we don't believe in marriage, XYZ. Okay, fine, we can say like that. But for me, at the end of the day, that's something that I believe in, but that is not something that I put on him, because after I was like, I ain't ever fucking getting married again. Like, never. But it's just, I don't force that. If it's something that happens and we talk about it, yes, but I'm not putting a stipulation that, well, we gotta fucking get married by XYZ. Because you want,
so are you allowing him all the bit? I mean, because pretty much what it is okay, you could be in a committed, because clearly y'all in a committed relationship. So have you limited him as far as what is he able to get the whole cow for free without the ring? Is what this means. This is what this is.
It's a 50-50 thing, because I've told him this is something, and I'll say this to anybody. I'm not just saying my relationship, but if you want me to act like a wife, then you need to act like a husband. Well, what comes with a husband? Well, a husband is up here, and the husband is going to take care of the household, and the husband is going to do this, and the husband is going to do that. So if you got expectations of me, then I have those expectations of you. Okay. But I also came into the relationship with, look, this is what I do. I don't do this, and I don't do this. I'm sorry. I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to fucking clean all day. Like, I didn't come in with no,
so
like, I laid it down. Like, I'm not finna, I work so fucking much. I'm tired. Like, I don't want to spend my fucking Saturday doing this. So it's like, if you got expectations of me, I got expectations of you. And if the goal is to get married, then if you want me to act like a wife, then I want you to act like a husband. You want me to act like a stepmom? I'm sorry, we don't use that term. A bonus mom or whatever, then you need to be a father. And we don't have those issues, but I'm just, I'm saying.
Right, so it's not off the table. So he can have an expectation, or you can have an expectation of marital, shit that goes on within a marriage, and y'all haven't had no ring. So you ain't drew no line in the sand like this shit right here, having the captain without a ring.
No, but I also don't want to teach my daughters that.
Yeah, it's not like that with us. It's like, the rain coming, but I need you to conform to me, and you need to conform to me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I understand that you ain't used to doing this, and this, but this is what I would like. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what she just said.
And you need to get close to that as possible, and vice versa.
And then the ring will be here.
You gotta be all the way up.
But I'm also not the person.
Take steps towards it.
Yeah, but I'm also not the person that's finna be like, oh well, I want this nigga to buy me this ring, so I'm finna cook and I'm finna clean it. No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not.
I feel like that be changing a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not changing.
I'm not gonna. I'm just saying, because at some point in putting later.
I don't know about that shit, because I've been hearing about this ring expectations. Okay.
I'm saying, because I think that this shit, you kind of change, you force people to be someone that they're not. Because I feel like, according to what Putin said, she's just like, okay, I came in this motherfucker with what I do, what I don't do. You pretty much, you told a bitch what it is, right? So now you like, okay, well, I know you told me that you don't do, or that you do this, but this is what the fuck I want. Now, I do understand that there's compromises that has to be made in there, but when we force ourselves to be someone that we're not, shit gonna be temporary, bitch, that ain't you. Which means it's going to be an issue, because a motherfucker ain't what you want them to be.
For
or
us,
in certain areas. Not necessarily the whole
definitely-
person, but they may not do certain shit that you don't like.
Yeah, but at the same token, like you gotta
compromise.
Yeah, you gotta compromise in some aspect.
We come to a compromise, and you know, and it works. Like I am a person that is just like I will fucking work 7 jobs before I want to fucking scrub a toilet. That's just point blank period.
You know, I expect from a motherfucker.
But
I expect a motherfucker to breathe well. That's it. Those are my expectations. I expect a motherfucker to breathe up. I don't know what the fuck a motherfucker gonna do when they wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You never know what moves somebody in, you know what I'm saying? So I've learned how I used to have expectations.
yeah.
What I learned was I expect motherfuckers to breathe up.
Yeah.
You don't,
and you learn to expect disappointment.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, like you
Unless they
should.
pass out on the floor.
I can't
learn that
I can't even-
shit gonna come.
I don't even put myself in a position where I'm disappointed because it's like I
You ain't got the
You ain't have no
expectations.
expectations.
Yeah, like I don't think
Because I
we
believe
have
that
the
expectations fuck up relationships. On
Everything.
some real
It is.
shit.
If we
Everything
go into
up.
it and you
If
and
I'm
I
gonna
talk
expect
about
shit
this,
out of you, you can't disappoint me.
exactly. Me and my friend just had
So
this
she could never,
conversation.
a chick can never disappoint me because I don't expect nothing out of her. I expect her just to breathe up.
Yeah, I used to, because I do believe that it's crazy because I do think that way, but motherfucker, this divorce that kind of fucked me up on some real nigga shit, right? Because I felt like I wasn't.
They be so moody, and that's why I say you don't know how they gonna wake up.
I mean, but that's you too.
I'm a Gemini, that's different.
I think
You got a lot of passes.
I think,
I'm a Gemini, that's different.
okay,
I might be the other twin when I wake up.
What? Okay, you his protege, right? So Lawrence was just.
That's a strong word. I want to say that
remember
earlier.
you said it the whole show.
I know he used protege.
Okay, well, whatever it is, okay. If, and I'm just using us for an example because we here. But if he was a person that was, and he changed, and it wasn't because I forced him. Oh, you finna change to do this. Like he grew out of the person who he was because he met somebody that maybe showed him something different. So you haven't got to that level yet.
It might be because he got daughters and I got boys. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, because he had daughters and
I don't know what made him change.
still.
We haven't talked about that.
I don't know either. I didn't.
That ain't the reason why your motherfucking ass do not
on the other
want
hand,
goddamn monogamy.
I, on the other hand, am enjoying life at the moment.
As you should. Everybody, nobody should want to. It shouldn't be marriage or being.
You can't miss something you never had.
Yeah, you can't. And he never been married before, so when people get out of something,
I ain't never been in that situation. Can't miss something you never had. So
right? But if you meet the right person, it might change you.
You never embraced it because you clearly said you had opportunity.
And he's not 42 yet.
So fuck that got to do with anything.
Well, since you 42, Carl Simmons said you gone on ahead and propose on the show.
Oh no, no. I have expectations.
I don't see that on my.
You don't see that on your
I don't see
shit?
that on my shit. I don't see any.
That's part of the information, bro.
I don't see any.
You're stupid. What the fuck 42 got to do with anything? I got married at. What age I got married at?
Yeah, what you said? What you said happened in your marriage? Early on the show. Who was the first to do what?
Oh, yeah,
But for the record,
Carl. You. Goddamn.
Yeah,
for the record, Carl is coming.
Further make
I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna make sure I tag you in, Carl.
I mean, but you just said you don't have expectations. What I feel like fucks up again, relationships is expectations, right? So, I mean, but also you get into a marriage knowing that you don't know what the fuck your marriage is gonna bring to you, to be honest with you. So, I mean, if you in the shit for the long haul, then you adjust accordingly, motherfucker. You might not like all the shit that happened, but you adjust accordingly.
Don't try to bring that back to your unconditional love argument.
It is. Now, I didn't say that everybody. That don't mean that that my husband is just like me, but I'm telling you how I am. Now, he is free to make his decision as far as whatever the fuck he want to do. He could want to divorce me, or he could want to stay in the marriage. That has nothing to do with me. You made your bed, you're going to lie to that motherfucker. But I'm just telling you that's what the fuck that real deal go on. Like, bitches don't be wanting to make shit work because they take shit so personal. But, you know, to each his own.
Julia May said, Wood, I had almost agreed with you and you fucked it up.
He been doing that a lot. Because I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, what?
I apologize.
Tanya, let me ask you this. Because of your situation and what you're going through, okay, do you believe in marriage? Would you do it again?
Absolutely. Like I was
ready to be a wife. Do you put a time limit on it? If you met somebody, you divorced today and you met somebody next week. I was just curious how you felt about marriage again.
I wouldn't put a time limit on it, but if you're going to be with someone, if I'm with someone and we're in a committed relationship, and the fact that I do believe that I am a wife, if you don't want to wife me, then you do need to motherfucking move on. Now, I'm not going to put a time frame like, motherfucker, you need to marry me in a year, 2 years, 3 years. But we do need to be on the same motherfucking page. Like, we ain't gonna just be in this bitch and you ain't on the same page. So, but yeah, I ain't got no motherfucking time for that shit.
But some people do.
I think that if you looking towards marriage, a lot of people nowadays, and I said this to you several times, if we sit down at the table, people want the show. People want the proposal. People want the wedding. Exactly. But marriage is fucking work. And I believe I stood before God and I took these vows. Like, I believe in what I said. And every last one of those things. So for me, that's what it is, because we could go get married tomorrow and it's just like, no, like, there's steps to this. Like, I
don't know, Puddin', because there was some stipulations in there unknowingly, because you was just like, bitch, cheating is no-go. You make motherfucking vows, and this is for better, for worse, rich, for poor.
Yeah, but it also
that
says...
worse, cheating was in that motherfucking worse, and you divorced.
Yeah, but I just feel like it also says... you're not supposed to cheat.
The Bible?
Yeah. You also not supposed to cheat, so therefore you broke them first. I didn't.
It's a lot of shit that.
But I also didn't have the option, because, like I said, But I know me, I wouldn't have tried. I never tried to save it. So for me, if you broke it, I'm not finna break it. Yeah. You can window shop. I can say all day, damn, that nigga fine, but I don't want to fuck with him.
I have a question. Like, the first thing they say when you get married is to have, right?
To have and to hold.
And to hold. That's what they say.
So if you ain't giving up the nookie, nigga ain't got to go by the rest of that shit. Back to what we were talking about earlier. Why the motherfucker don't want to cover them 7 bitches.
Well, we don't have them.
What? I'm gonna need you to make sure that you find a nympho. Whoever that is, you need to make sure that motherfucker is on wonderful poet with your ass.
I know a few on it that's not supposed to be.
Okay, so do you have any discipline? I mean, because you can want to fuck all day, every day, but bitch,
no,
I
know. That's not what I'm saying. I don't do that. I'm 37 now.
I mean, because at some point you need to have some discipline.
I'm 37. I be hanging out, but it ain't all day every day.
No, but that's what you keep saying. You keep saying, like, bitches, I was fucking 7 bitches, and now you want me to be over here with your punk ass, and you ain't gonna be able to. No, for real, though. I mean, because at some point, if you want to be in a relationship, bitch might not be able to give you the sex that a bitch was gonna give you of 7 women all the time. You got some discipline, is what I'm saying.
Understand what I say when I say what I say. Alright? I don't mean, like, okay, I got 7 bitches and I hit all the bitches the same.
I know what you meant.
Okay,
I'm just saying
like,
you have some discipline.
I might not even hit this bitch for 2 weeks. But I got these 2 I've been tearing up. You know what I'm saying?
You got and
then you rotate to this nigga. And you're like, okay,
they allowing you to rotate.
You got 7
they don't know I'm rotating.
But you got 7 bitches in rotation.
What they do now?
I mean, that's past 10. So they can know all they want to. They been mad.
What? Okay.
Fuck, they gonna be madder?
Okay, well, I can't with you.
What the fuck?
So to answer the question, no, he did not have any discipline.
Yeah,
he doesn't need any discipline now because he's single.
I'm single.
But if you want her to conform and make up for them 7 bitches, she need to know that you had 7 bitches. Now, if you didn't tell her that you had 7 bitches, and then she wants you to be monogamous, she don't know.
We were talking about past tense. Now, all she got to do is cover for like 3 bitches.
As long as she knows she got the cover, then she ready to go. As long as she knows. You can't just swing it on. As long as she knows.
The judge ain't never threw the book at me.
Why you even stupid? I can't.
Hey, but for real, you know, like, now it's like, pussy don't owe me nothing right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to do my thing, I'm going to hang out, but I ain't like I was when I was younger. When I was younger, it was like, shit, every time I go out, bitch, I'm finna hit something tonight. Something getting smashed.
You're overrated.
But, man, listen here. Several separate engagements later, multiple kids, child support. You know, your son foot big as yours, so his shoes come the same size. Y'all both getting $30 haircut.
Real life shit right there for you.
You know, nigga shoes cost $200, haircuts cost $30, $45.
Look
You
at
know
you
what?
in the background.
Let's
like,
slim some of these holes down.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
I'm going to head out.
We ain't even get on you because you got girls. I got what? He got boys too, but I'm saying I got one daughter.
And she is pretty.
She, you know.
Yeah,
She just called me.
A daughter's a daughter. Daughter don't matter if you got 1 or you got 4. If he's supposed to be setting an example, and that's why he's not a hoe no more.
I'm saying with the daughter's a little different.
But if that's why you saying he ain't no hoe no more, it only take 1 daughter.
No, I'm talking about the prices that he's spending.
Oh, what it's costing the rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm spending that on 1 daughter. He's spending that on 5. My boy, man, fuck them. Yeah.
Okay.
We wrapping this up?
We got it already.
Got
By
it
the time I
last
wrap
time.
shit up. All right, so that's what we about to do. All right, so y'all already know. We're going to get a little summary. So if y'all got some last minute shit, then of course I want to make sure y'all do y'all little plugs and shit.
Yeah, they plugged.
Yeah, so they plugged in the beginning, rewind and shit. Y'all heard them.
You too.
All right, but a little bit of a summary is pretty much, y'all already know a loyalty over love. Clearly, y'all motherfuckers out here prefer a loyalty over love. I would say to that, motherfuckers find out what real love is, and you'll notice that you get loyalty with that shit. But that's my motherfucking opinion. To each his motherfucking own. Yeah. And then to the next category where we was talking about, you know, we around here forcing niggas into these monogamous relationships. Cut that shit out. I mean, because you only gonna end up hurting your motherfucking self, bitch. Because 9 times out of 10, he tapping something else on the back end. And then, marital expectations without a ring. Y'all figure that shit out of y'all goddamn house. So a motherfucker, you want a ring, you don't want a motherfucking ring, you gonna give me the whole cow without that bitch. Figure that shit out, keep that shit in y'all house. And until then, y'all already know where the fuck y'all can follow us at. The Spoken with Purpose business page. That's the one you guys are viewing us on. Then we got a second page that's Spoken W Purpose on Instagram. We are Spoken with Purpose and number 3. Spoken with Purpose podcast on YouTube. We are also on TikTok. So y'all know we out here on every platform. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all across the board. Motherfucker, just look us up, tune in. We always got some good shit coming for you. But I do want to thank my guests. Excuse me, for coming onto the show. Y'all already know I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all always welcome back. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you,
Because that's exactly what the fuck you
Anytime you need me to come to act a fool, I'm going to come act a fool.
Right. And you see,
yeah, we finna go outside because I want to know what the fuck
I'm
happens.
not. I plead the
really
fifth.
want to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you can lose to the CTR show. You know what I'm saying? You catch the CTR show.
Yes, Saeed, where you at?
Fly outside, talk to him, man. He out here got some, got some shit going on. But
be on the lookout for LA Wood Grain Against the Grain podcast coming. Sports. We talking a lot of shit. We're going to talk about some real shit. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about politics. And we're going to talk about these hoes. It's up.
Women. You don't talk about women.
No.
We need help.
There are 3 different categories. There's 4 categories now. You have ladies, you have women, you got bitches and hoes.
We talking about the
We
hoes.
talking about hoes.